Oh, I should turn up the screen brightness so that I can at least see my face. Okay, my question is, why, if someone cries on camera, is it like a problem? Actually, why is it a problem? I haven't heard a single video other than, like, I really don't think I have. I really don't think I have. At least every video I watched about where someone talks about someone crying on camera, I have never, if I have, I forgot, truth be told. Because I'm starting to wonder, because I used to watch Christian videos like every day. Like, I just loved it. It was so interesting to me. Not like Christian videos where you're watching angels on harps. I mean, just like Christians having conversation about godly things, and like thinking like the way people should think, because that's how God designed us. So anyway, it's not, we don't have it like, that's how we were designed. We were designed for God. You don't have to agree with me, I didn't ask. Anyway, and yeah, so maybe somewhere there, like in different words, it sounded like, in fact, I don't think even because not that they said anything bad about it, like, but from my memory, I do not recall a single video of someone commenting about another person crying on camera. I don't remember hearing a single video where they're like, and why not? Not a single video. Like, I believe, for safety, rather let me say almost every video I've watched is where someone is judging someone else for crying on camera. And it's like, okay, cool, so you can't show that at all? Like, why not? Like, not saying you must do that all the time, but who says it was rehearsed? Like, some people want to see their journey and play back, and some people want to see that. I mean, if every hard emotion is only behind closed doors, how do people get to express themselves when they aren't able to be alone, and they need to sit with the emotions? Now, I'm not saying you must go like cry out loud and scream all the time. That's like, if you want to misunderstand me, then you're not for me. Like, you're really not, because I know that I need to make myself clear, and sometimes I'm gonna have to clarify. I completely understand that. That's okay. But if you're going to nitpick it and be like, oh, well, what about, then fuck off, okay? Anyway, so I don't fucking care when people cry on camera. I don't care. Cry on camera, I fucking don't care. How do you know that every one of them videos where someone was crying on camera was them faking it, like they had to produce the tears and then cry? Have you maybe listened to what they were talking about? Like, that was a raw story, it's raw emotion. See, unlike a lot of y'all, like probably the majority, you guys have not worked in the film industry, or in broader terms, because it wasn't just film, is entertainment and media. And entertainment and media includes documentaries and real stuff and reality, right? So maybe, I'm just speaking because I know what I'm talking about, and a lot of y'all don't. And I get it, it's comedy, but it's not, it's actually an insult when someone comments on another video of someone crying and said, oh wow, how could you do that? You're fake. In fact, you're fake, because are you telling me you don't cry? Okay, well, I'm so sorry. You must probably need a lot of therapy, because I need therapy, so I've heard, and I cry a lot. There was a stage where I was unable to cry for almost 2 years. So yeah, that's like scary, but that's because I was like, being poisoned. In other terms, it's like I was slowly being murdered. So that's different. That's a crime. That's different. So, but everyone is designed to have the ability to release toxins from their body. So yeah. So can you for a fact, like, and I'm not saying that there are people who I'm not saying that people don't do this, but I'm like, can you really assume that it's the majority of, like, can you really say that every video where you watch someone on who was recording themselves on camera talking about something that fucking broke them and they're crying while doing it, why would you immediately assume they're faking it? Oh, so you mean, this is what I hear all the time. Okay, not all the time, that's an exaggeration, but like every time I watch those videos, this is what I hear, is like the energy is this, or the words, or the, you know, they'll watch someone cry on camera and then they'll make a video about them making fun of the, like, parody version of the person crying on camera. So the thing is, I'm gonna have to pause this section because I forgot. Okay, the thing is that the common theme of people reacting to other people being human is that they'll say, so you had to whip out your camera, press record, and then start crying. Right? So it's like, okay, cool, well, just, you know, obviously, I mean, you know, you would think that maybe you at least have some experience. If you watch TV, you know that people make movies and people make TV shows, meaning, and you don't see all the cuts. So who's to say that they did that? Like, who's to say that that's what's happening? At least, like, most of the time, who's to say that that's what's happening? Because the thing is, they could have pressed record and only started crying 5 minutes into the video, but you're not going to see the 5 minutes where they weren't crying because they cut that part out. Just say you don't know editing, bro. Unlike me, I do, because I would know. I've been editing since high school, which was a long time ago, apparently, according to someone older than me. But a reminder, I'm fucking gorgeous, and I don't feel like I look younger than I do. I feel like if you're 28 and you don't look like me, you're doing something wrong, because I'm not actually healthy. I'm unhealthy right now. I'm unhealthy. Unfortunately, I wish that was a lie. I'm not going to deny reality. If I deny reality, then I'm not going to get the help I need. So anyway, like, I look my age. I look 28. I don't think, I just actually have started saying, I know I look younger than I do. It's just because I've heard it so much. So, like, obviously, you know, you start to believe stuff that you hear a lot. That's how the brain is designed. The brain doesn't know the difference between whether you're talking shit to yourself or whether you're really being serious with yourself. So if you call yourself a failure and you know you don't think you're a failure, that's called your belief system, your soul, and all that stuff. But, like, oh god, okay, let me not go into science there, please. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, can you confirm your facts first? Can you get your facts straight first before you can just make a parody video about making fun of someone being vulnerable, to share that to the world? Because why, like, did you consider that perhaps they did that so that someone else doesn't feel alone? I feel that person is more human and real and raw than you, who had the fucking audacity to whip up your camera, right? To whip up your camera, take their video and watch the whole video several times, because that's what you do in editing if you're good at it, and then attach it onto your video editing software or app on your phone, because you're probably broke and you probably only have a phone. Anyway, I mean, look, even if you don't, that's the energy you're giving. So yeah, you might as well be broke. And yeah, then you're telling me you whipped up your camera you made a video mimicking them, which means that probably took you a couple tries. Or not. Again, right? Like I'm doing what you do and I'm assuming. I think you're faker than a dog. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I think you're faker than Botox and a tit job, bruh. For that kind of fucking shit that you're pulling right there. To literally, like, frame for frame, mimic the video of someone crying on camera and repeating their words, which means you practiced a script based off the words they used, and you're like, oh fuck, I stuttered, cancel, let me record it again. And then you make yourself cry to make fun of them crying, and you want to say they fake. Bruh, just say you fucking suck Satan's dick, right? Like, obviously not all of you do this, but I mean, like the majority. I've been I like, do I speak something immediately? No, I think before I talk most of the time. Sometimes I don't have to, I'm fucking smart. Like, I think quick, at least when I am not sick. But yeah, I have been watching this kind of shit since I don't know how many years before I thought, let me say something. I don't know when anyone is gonna see this, and probably I'm gonna cut that section off. I don't know when anyone is gonna see this out, just like you do when you make cuts in your video about making fun of someone else crying. So you took the time out of your day. I'm gonna repeat myself because you took the time out of your day to search for a video of someone crying, or you didn't search, or maybe you just found it and you're like, let me make content, let me profit off someone else's pain. Like, again, I'm not saying that some people are not faking it, but how do you know that they are faking it? Like, how did you know that? Did you confirm that before you decided to make fun of them? Because I promise you, bro, you are gonna be puss embarrassed on Judgment Day. I swear you're gonna be fucking embarrassed when God plays the video for you and says, hey, did you know what actually happened? Ouch. Huh? Wow, so you think you're better than them? Okay. Maybe you are. Maybe you're better than them. At least if you're delusional, then you're definitely better than them in your world of delusion. You're crazy. I'm kidding. That's a strong word. Like, it actually requires a proper diagnosis to call someone crazy. Like, people have just abused words to the end of time. Like, anyone's a bitch now, when it used to be a female dog. Although I don't know the original history of the word bitch. I only heard that that's the word. I have just not fact checked. Like, we just will believe anything these days, and it's actually not these days. Like, it's just a saying as well, because it's been that, like, I mean, it's been that way since before the Bible was written. Adam and Eve, scratching my own fucking head trying to comprehend that. The audacity. You guys are freaks to make those videos. Freaks. Because it took their person guts and boldness, even if they're already confident, to post a video of them crying on camera is vulnerable. In fact, that person is probably more genuine than you, like I said a few minutes ago, for doing that. Because someone else who feels there's no one out there in the world for them, no one, because I promise you there are people like that. People who don't even know God exists yet, who we live in the age of the internet and social media. It's a normal thing now. It's called adjusting, just like before people didn't used to have electricity, but now there is electricity, when in fact there was always electricity. It's just people only learned how to use it in recent years, because one lightning storm is enough to power New York City for an entire year. You know where I learned that? In college, Bible college. You guys are pathetic beings to do that shit. because someone out there has no one, and they got to watch a video of someone else crying, and they feel less alone now. They get an inkling of hope. So you guys, I hope you thought twice before you made that video making fun of someone else crying and calling them fake. You are dumber than a box of rocks. Dumber than a box of rocks. It is important to verify your sources. Please, I also get it wrong. I get it wrong every day. I'm a human being. But you guys need to do better. Seriously, you guys need to do better. So before you make the video, just consider that first, and then go figure, then make the video, right? Go make the video, whatever pays your bills, right? Bye.